Okay, this is just a brief tutorial on how to find the distance between points on a coordinate plane. Okay, we're going to go over the first strategy of literally plotting the points and counting the boxes. All right, so the first thing we need to know is that our first coordinate falls on our x-axis, and our second coordinate is our y coordinate. All right, so for the point -4, 0, we're going to look on our x-axis for -4, and that's right over here. Okay, and now my second coordinate is 0, so where on our y-axis does 0 fall? Well, it falls right here. So where do these two lines meet? -4, 0 is right over here. Okay, my second ordered pair is 5, 0. So again, on my x-axis, I'm looking for 5, and that's right over here. And on my y-axis, I'm looking for the number 0. So where do 5 and 0 meet? Right on my x-axis. And now I want to know the distance from point A to point B. Now, since I'm scaling by ones, I'm going to just count the boxes. This won't work if my scale is by twos, okay? But since I'm scaling by one digit, I'm going to be able to count the boxes. So to go from point A to point B, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My answer is 9. Now that's one strategy, and you really don't even need to use a coordinate plane to find the answer to this. Okay, so let's just look over here at our sheet. Okay, and we did this in class, that for the two digits -4, 0 and 5, 0, we have a set of rules. Okay, we have numbers on the same side of 0 and numbers on different sides of 0. Okay, so if you look here, the first rule we're going to do is we're going to locate our common coordinate. So which of these numbers is the same? Are our x-coordinates the same, -4 and 5, or our y-coordinates, are they the same? And it turns out that our y-coordinates are the same, so we cross those out, and now we only focus on our x-coordinates. Okay, so we have -4 and we have 5. If we were to draw a number line, okay, 0's right in the middle. Where would -4 fall? Well, it would fall to the left of 0, and 5 would fall to the right of 0. Okay, so how do we go from -4 all the way to 5? Okay, well, one method is we could find the absolute value of -4, which is 4, and the absolute value of 5, which is 5. And our rule is that if they're on different sides or opposite sides of 0, then we're going to add the absolute values. All right, so numbers on different sides of 0, you add the absolute values. Okay, so 4 plus 5 equals 9, and 9's our difference. But what happens if the numbers are on the same side of 0? So let's look at our second example. 3, 3, and 5, 3. So again, first I'm going to try to identify the common coordinate. Are my x-coordinates the same? 3 and 5? No. Or are my y-coordinates the same? 3 and 3. They're the same. So I know they fall at 3. Okay, now, on my number line, okay, if I have 0 in the middle, where would 3 fall on this number line? It would fall right here. Where would 5 fall? Well, let me just get focused. There we go. Where would 5 fall? 5 would fall to the right of 3. And what's the distance between these two integers? Well, to go from 3 to 5 is 2 digits. Well, in terms of absolute value, I'm going to subtract the absolute values. So 5 minus 3 is 2. The absolute value of 5 is 5, and the absolute value of 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So remember, for numbers on the same side of 0, you're going to subtract the absolute value. And that's in short both strategies that we spoke about in class on how to find the distance between 2 points using the coordinate plane and not using the coordinate plane.